There's no doubt that we need leaders in order to make a change.
I'm bringing you back to my roots. Where I'm standing right here, right now, in this location, is my childhood growing up when I was a teenager. We used to call this place the River. It was where Belleville meet Newark. I haven't been back here in a long time, but this spot right here was the first moment I realized what a leader really meant. It meant going against the grain. It meant not being a follower and having the courage for me to step out of my comfort zone. And even though I had to leave what I was used to and the environment that I was used to and the people that I was hanging out with, I knew I had to make a change. I knew it was time for me to step up, set a new standard for myself, take control of my own destiny. This is what made me. This, overcoming here, North, the River, when I could have went down because of drugs, hustling, fights, all the wrong people. My environment, knowing that I could make a choice to get out of this, that I can choose to lead and not follow.
At the age of 18, I chose a very unconventional path. All my friends attended college and I dropped out to start my own business. I wanted to be someone. I had something to prove. There were so many road stops and obstacles that knocked me down. I felt alone half the time as an entrepreneur. No one was there to help. But one thing that Newark taught me was never to give up. It taught me toughness.
But I had to have that blind faith in myself, that blind faith in my path, in my journey. So what did I do? Totally left my comfort zone. Went to New York City, the Big Apple. All I knew is that I was on a mission, I was on a journey. I believed in myself that I was on a path to success, that I was getting out of my comfort zone, I was changing my environment, that I was finding that leader within myself. See, being a leader doesn't mean that you have to be some big-time CEO or own your big startup, right? Being a leader is finding that leader within. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It matters how you lead your life, how you impact those around you. From being a father or a teacher or a brother, sister. If you're building your company, on your team, to strangers, the way that you live your life is by being a role model, by being brave, by being resilient. I learned something from Tony Robbins. He said, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And that's been something that I've engraved in myself.
There is no doubt that I was scared coming to Newark to start this incubator, founders. I mean, I could have stayed in New York City, the city of dreams, traveling to Silicon Valley for this series. Man, I thought about it. Then going to Miami, man, it would have been nice to start an incubator over there. But there was just something that pulled me back to Newark, pulled me back to my roots, that I knew that they needed a leader more than ever before.
Why should these ecosystems that have built such amazing companies and built such amazing success in Silicon Valley, New York, why aren't we bringing those resources to inner cities? Why aren't we bringing them to our communities? It's my goal to take what I've learned over the 13 years, to take what I've learned about entrepreneurship and leadership, personal development, emotional intelligence, financial literacy, the things they don't teach you in school, and have an incubator in Newark where we'll create leaders. But what I want you guys to take from this whole series, there's one thing I want you to take, is that you start being a leader in your community, in your life, with those around you.
But it wasn't until I met a young man named Shakoy who passed by our incubator one day. Young high school student of Shabazz. He was like, I don't belong here. This isn't for me. So after sitting with him and understanding his story of his best friend being murdered, fights, the gangs, seeing his uncle be murdered on his front porch steps, I understood it. I saw how we were able to transform his thinking. And now he shows up every day more committed than the next.